Hey all, Cypher, and welcome back to another Dislyte video. So this is going to be a thorough video detailing all the patch notes basically for 3.1.8. Also, I'm going to be presenting my own thoughts about this patch. So firstly, one thing that I've noticed is that they have increased the Nexus crystals that they give after like maintenance. I think it used to be like 500 or 400, but now they're giving 600. So that's pretty cool, but you know, again, the downtime could be pretty high, so that's why they're giving this. So for example, I'm seeing 6 Rs, and for each additional R, they're gonna give us 100 more. So that's that. Patch is still like 5 days ahead, so this is gonna be a pretty quick early video. You know, so I think honestly, nothing is gonna change. So what is said here, it's pretty much set in stone, hopefully. But yeah, the new espers, I'm not gonna cover them right now. I'll probably make a separate video when their skill, what you call trailers are released. So currently, as of talking, I think Intisar's trailer is all released, but Feng Nu Z, her trailer is not yet released. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into the abilities right now, but I can already say that Intisar looks pretty awesome for Chronos actually, but only for Chronos. There's that. So if you're struggling for Chronos, I think she'll be a pretty good pull for you. Feng Nu Z, I mean, she's pretty much a PvP hero in my opinion. PvP and sometimes like in PvE as well. But I think mostly she's gonna be more for geared towards PvP. Alright, so let's come to the new features. So Nick is not gonna be acquired from Echo. Cool. I mean, I think at this point they should like pretty much transfer all the epic ones, except the ones which are like available through other sources, like Divine Sequencer. They should be put into Echo, right? As per name card, I mean, who cares about this? Solos and diaries. So basically, for you players who don't know what solos are, these are essentially, they have their own songs or something. So you unlock them and you completely R6 hero. So you complete the resonance of any Esper and you get the solo for them. It's pretty pay to win. Honestly, it's pretty pay to win. But yeah, some good thing, like honestly, a good measure from Dislyte to give players an incentive, you know, for pulling 6 fucking copies. But yeah, Evening Glimmer. So this is gonna be a new event. Honestly, also, just first thing first, I did get access to the PTR server, so you can probably, I'll be making videos detailing the Evening Glimmer, and like I can already say that I think you guys are gonna like this one. I think this event is gonna be pretty amazing, like in terms of rewards, in terms of difficulty level. I don't think it's gonna be that hard as Yun Chuan was. You know, the Yun Chuan trials, I think many players got haunted by that. Me personally, like I cleared it, but you know, my account is pretty old, so I'm not gonna even consider that. But yeah, I mean, Yun Chuan trials, man, that really fucked us, huh? But yeah, this is gonna be the event. Details: traverse the darkness with a bright heart, travel with Cocket, reality, and the cyber world to uncover the unknown truth. Honestly, I'm not gonna go into much detail, but I'll definitely try to make a video on this event, because as I said, I got access to the test server and they have been generous enough to give us accounts over there, so we can you know, test some of the incoming updates pretty much earlier than the actual server players. So like we can just provide some feedback. I think they really desperately need some feedback, and hopefully the content creators, and I think there's some other players as well, like around 100 players in total. So that's a pretty cool thing, right? So I can already tell that this event is gonna be a hit. Like I think it's gonna be pretty amazing, right? So I'm not gonna go into much detail, because honestly, it's just patch notes. There's nothing solid to actually play through. So you can pretty much read it for yourself. Now the Intisar event, again, is going to be same like Yun Chuan, 100 wish stones for 1 copy of Intisar. Now, if you are not familiar with the wish stones and how to get them, they were basically implemented in the last update, 3.1.7. So basically now you get wish stones from the gacha, from particularly only the gold record gacha. So when you get a legendary Esper, you're going to get 20 wish stones, and if you summon a epic Esper, you get like 1 wish stone. So yeah, and it's kind of like a recurring thing. You can save these wish stones for future banners to like directly get the new hero or something. If you really like the design, for example, if you do not want Yun Chuan, well, if you have 100 wish stones, you can directly get yourself an Intisar, right? So there's that. After the update, I mean, this guys, honestly, I think this is pretty cool. We'll send benefit mail for the Spring Festival over 7 days. Benefits include 7 gold records, one legendary Abulimon finally. I think they listened, man. I have complained so many times. I think not just me, many content creators and the players have complained that the login rewards, they should at least give you one legendary Abulimon. Like, I think that should be the main minimum basic, right? Because it takes like 10 to 12 legendary Abulimons to max out one single Esper, and we just do not have enough, man. We just do not have enough, right? So I think a good approach would be to give us at least 10 to 12 legendary Abulimon so we can potentially max out one legendary Esper every month. Because if not even like every month, at least 2 months, right? Like we should get, I think 2 months, I think in 2 months we still can max out, but I think it should be reduced to like 1 or 1.5 months, man, because I have so many legendary Espers that are like ungeared, sorry, not ungeared, unskilled, and they just do not perform, right? Just they do not perform without getting skilled up. So it's pretty annoying to use them, right, sometimes. But yeah, that's a pretty good addition, Malit. Like, I'm gonna praise for that. Like, you know, they could have done this like an epic Abulimon or something, but they finally manned up and decided to give us a legendary Abulimon. So finally, thank you for that. Legendary Starymon and more abundant rewards. Hopefully these abundant rewards mean stamina, because I am in a whole lack of stamina, guys. I do not have any stamina left. I have to use my Nexus crystals every day. So there's that. So that's all the new stuff. Now coming to the adjustments and optimizations. This is going to be a big one. Point 4. First of all, I'm hoping that they have reduced the tank meta, or did something to like affect the tank meta, for example. Like reduce the HP bars. Like, I don't know why they added the HP points. Like, it was pretty useless. But let's see. So firstly, they added a leaderboard. Guys, this I was screaming for this. Like, there is no way to check like at what position you are globally or like on your server. But currently the leaderboard only reflects top 400 players. So hopefully like they will do it like, you know, what other games do. So for example, if you like, I'm tier 12, so I can see what is my position in tier 12, like who are above me, the players who are below me or something. I think that'll be cool. That'll be like adding more competitive aspects. We could also potentially check our friends rankings in global server, right, or something like globally, like in our own server. Hopefully they do something like that, but currently it only says top 400 players. You know, pretty good. At least they have added a leaderboard of some sort, because the point guard was so simple, and I really feel it needed so many reworks, right? It needed so many reworks. So this is the tier rewards. They already teased these rewards in the 3.1.8 trailer, which I just covered yesterday. So these are just some good rewards. I think they give like epic Abulimons, they give you legendary Abulimons, they also give you like lots of Nexus crystals. So there's that. And if you are like already at a tier, you can you know, claim the rewards that you were according to your own tier after the updates. That's Lucian's, and I was at tier 13, so hopefully I get one more legendary Abulimon. But yeah, so the daily first win rewards will change to weekly winner rewards. That's interesting. All right, so all wins will be accumulated. Once players win the required number of times, they can claim supply vouchers. Okay, so hopefully this means more supply vouchers, because there's a dire need of more supply vouchers, especially after that shitty 1000 how many is that, like, yeah, 10 fragments for 2000 supply vouchers. That's fucking insane. That's literally scam, right? So we need more supply vouchers. Like there has to be a way to like get more supply vouchers. Like, we cannot be like sitting at our screens every single day, just like constantly doing PvP for each certificate that refreshes. It's just so annoying, right? And after like the tank meta, it just gets more annoying, because you have to wait 4 to 5 minutes for each match to finish. It's insane. It's quite insane. Added tier protection. Based on players' best tier records, a guaranteed lowest tier will be set, which will prevent their tier. This is pretty good. It's like they do this in like Epic 7 as well. So basically, once you reach a particular tier, you cannot go down. So no matter how many defeats, like even if you're defeated like 100 times, you cannot go down from that tier. So this is pretty interesting. This is pretty good. Adjusted point calculations for tier 16 plus. When challenging the opponent with more points than the player, the larger the gap. The more points the player will receive upon a win, and the fewer points the player will lose upon a defeat. Same goes for defense. Alright, so that's some just high level shit. So basically for like tier 16 plus, there's gonna be separate like bar. For example, if you challenge a tier 16 player who's like at 2,000 points, if he faces a person who's like below him, he will like gain less points, and the guy who lost will like get like more less points reducted as well. So, I mean, it's decent. I think it's just, I think they could potentially add more tiers, but I think they do not want to go that path. Tier 16 I think is currently the maximum. As I don't know personally, I've never been to tier 16, but hopefully, I think, I don't know, I think this might be better answered for players who are in tier 16, right? So I have no comment on that. Optimized matchmaking for point wars. Okay, I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means that they will take into account like your relics or something, or like your power level or something, because they recently added that power system. So I think that will probably have to do something with this. Optimize the refresh system for the leaderboard. Optimize cutscene speed for point wars. Decent, honestly. No complaints, but they did not do anything for cutting down the tank meta. Like, they did not redact the changes they made. For example, that shitty HP bonus that they added for no reason. I don't know. Yeah, so in short, there's like more rewards, hopefully more supply vouchers, and a leaderboard. So this is their what you must say, their PvP update. But yeah, it's pretty lackluster. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty lackluster. The tier protection is gonna be pretty good for new players, even for like high level players who do not do much PvP, because at least now they're like kind of protected, so they do not have to constantly do PvP to reach the particular tier. So they can be pretty much AFK and still be in the same tier. So that's good, right? So that's good. Sonic Miracle. Now this is something which many players are highlighting, that this is gonna be a pretty negative change, because they're essentially making Sonic Miracles pretty tough, or at least increasing the difficulties of Sonic Miracle. So first of all, they're adding 9 and 10. So that's so much. That's huge, guys. Like, that's huge. I was really annoyed like whenever these level 8 Sonic Miracle would drop, like those basic ones. Like, what the fuck is that, man? That should not be legal. That should not be allowed, right? But yeah, finally they're adding more difficulties, 9 and 10. Honestly, they would probably have to, like, the more espers are added, the more you have to increase the difficulty of your content, as well as, like, of course, you know, the rewards as well. So 9 and 10 will potentially get more, we'll get more rewards, right? So these difficulties have a greater chance of yielding higher grade elemental waves, as expected, honestly. Alright, after the update, there'll be less fluctuation regarding the number of elemental and wave drops from each Sonic Miracle challenge. The total rewards claimable remains unchanged. Okay, so I think it means like so there's not gonna be like fluctuations. So there's gonna be like a fixed number of elemental waves that we get. Kind of like what they do in the Sonic Rift with the experiments. But yeah, I think this means that adjusted some abilities for the bosses of difficulties 5 to 8. In Furnace, the lower the Infernus HP, the higher the damage and defense. Okay. Damn, so we're gonna need, say, defense break heroes as well, and probably heroes that ignore defense, which is literally none except like Bandina or something. I don't know. But yeah, Wind Striker, a new, is gonna be dealing more damage to targets with poison. Takes less damage from targets with poison, so we need more immunity, more cleanse here. I mean, they're again doing this, like, they're going towards a route where, like, the players are forced to use specific espers and specific content. So I don't know what to say about this. Like, this really kills innovation. Like, the more I'm reading it, I think it's gonna be same like Ritual Miracle changes, where like players now are forced to like have specific espers in the team, or they're like just it's gonna be impossible to do that, right? On Flow Runner, when dealing damage, restores HP equal to proportion of caster's max HP. The more actions one take, the more damage one deals. Okay, so this is gonna be like where speed and what you say, heal cut. Like, we have to disease debuff. You have to inflict disease debuff. You need to be pretty speedy. All that shit. Shimmer. Let's see what's with Shimmer. When with shield, deals more damage, takes less damage. Okay, this was like what it was before. At the end of Shimmer's turn, dispels all its debuffs. Okay. I mean, damn. Damn. So probably we need some espers that can reduce AP, reduce AP and reduce speed, something like control the boss, or so like we can like one-shot the boss or something. But yeah, I mean, that just made it harder for no reason. Adjusted deployment of Miramon and Elite Miramon abilities for the first few waves. After the update, the previous wave will have 1 Miramon instead of 3. Elite Miramons will be immune to control effects as well. What is this, man? What is this shit? What the hell? Inferno Distortion ability to deals damage to all true damage to all enemies based on their max HP. Every time Inferno Distortion loses a certain percent of HP, cast this ability on all enemies. This ability's damage won't kill anyone. Okay, so holy shit, damn. So this is like a nuke, man. This is kind of like a nuke, but yeah, this will not kill anyone, but you know, of course, it's gonna like leave our espers like at 1 HP or something, which is, of course, that's lethal because the side minions will also like, you know, be doing damage to them. Ability 3 deals damage to all enemies multiple times based on attack. They lower the Inferno Distortion's HP, the higher the damage. I mean, this is decent. Like, I think this is pretty standard. Deals damage to all enemies multiple times based on the user's attack and make them poisoned. After this, the user will get an extra turn. Okay, so this is the one with wind, right? So wind, the boss also like benefits from poisons. So again, like you need to have a lot of immunity. At least they don't dispel like our immunity, like dispel buffs. So that's pretty good, right? But yeah. More immunity, of course. Flow Distortion deals damage to all enemies 1 time based on attack. Extends all enemies' ability cooldowns. Holy shit. Holy. So yeah, more. I think we need immunity as well here. Flow Distortion. Ability 3 deals damage all enemies based time on user attack. Gives the user multiple recovery buffs. Damn. So yeah, like we need to have block buffs, block debuffs, or something. Alright, time for Shimmer Distortion. Deals damage to all enemies 1 time based on attack. Gains shield based on max HP. When Shimmer Distortion has shield, ignores the target's defense. Third ability deals damage to all enemies multiple times based on attack and gains a shield. Shield strength is increased. Damn. Damn. But wait, I think it's only for 8 to 9, right? Or 8 to like 5 to 8 or something. It said something here. Yeah, just some abilities for bosses of difficulties 5 to 8. So like, does that mean like 9 and 10 will not be changed? I mean, it reads like that, but I'm pretty sure they will be, right? Because technically they're new, so they're probably gonna be like just like this, you know, released in this date, and then they're further changing the bosses like from 5 to 8. So. Yeah, I don't know how it feels. I think it's gonna be tough. Of course, it's gonna be much tougher than before. But if it's gonna be doable for like from different team comps, then it's fine. But you know, as far as I can read, you kind of need specific espers. Like again, like it's something that nobody asked for, but Lilith keeps on giving us these dog shit changes, which I don't know why they keep doing it. Like nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for making the existing stuff harder. Like nobody, I don't think anybody asked for this, and if they did, like, I don't know, man, you're something wrong in the head. Like, why do you need more of this? Like, I don't know. Coming to Ritual Miracle Adjustment, increase the chance of getting high level relics from every floor in Ritual Miracle, giving players a more reliable source to acquire high level relics. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I think they mentioned this, like they were gonna increase the chances of getting like level 60 relics. So I think this is pretty much that. So this is their answer to the Ritual Miracle fuckhole that they've created now. But yeah, this is potentially their answer. I think. I don't think they're gonna change or redact the changes that they made to Ritual Miracle. This is pretty lackluster, honestly. Like this is such a bad change. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Course changes. Added more courses, Way to Supremacy, Sonic Miracle, Challenger, Infinite Miracle, Point per Champion. Okay, so they all will be merged into the single course, Way to Supremacy. Okay, cool. Esper Trial changes. Gold shop adjustment. Added item epic Abilimon fragment in fight that costs 100,000 gold. Adjust the probability of encountering each item correspondingly. Okay, I mean, only 5 fragments of an epic Abilimon. I mean, I guess this is good for new players, but I really wish they would do something for like legendary Abilimon as well. But yeah, I mean, you know, no complaints, there are extra stuff and potentially extra stuff. Alright, optimize the ratings for Dislyte lands. Now this is another one thing that they're not clear about. So what is going to be these optimizations? Is it going to be negative or is it going to be positive? Please don't be fucking negative. Like, do not lower the requirements, or like do not make the requirements shoot up. Like, come on, man, just do not do that shit. Like, you have already pissed off the entire player base with your last update. You have done basically no shit changes to reduce the impact of those shit. Now you're just doing this fucking Sonic Miracle overhaul, which is gonna make it super hard, at least much more harder than it used to be. Like, what is this, man? What is this shit? But like, this is this reads so scummy. Because they always do this optimize. Like, come on, do not optimize it. Just make it easier, or like just actually tell us what are the actual optimizations. Like, come on, you cannot be this unclear. You cannot be this vague about anything in life, man. Like, this is so this is so corporate bullshit. Optimize the ratings. So yeah, hopefully does not change much. Hopefully this patch goes smoothly. I'm pretty sure there are gonna be a lot of players who are gonna be very upset about the Sonic Miracle optimizations. Again, look at the word optimizations. Like, this reads like this reads so badly. Like, whenever you see optimizations, like, there's a 90% chance it's gonna be negative. Like, that's all I can think about it. But yeah, these are the patch notes for 3.1.8. Do let me know what are your own thoughts for these patches. Me personally, I think they're mediocre at best. I don't think they're super amazing. I think the event is gonna be nice, so I think that's the positive. Intisar and Feng Nuzi, I'll go through their ability kits in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope you guys have a pretty nice day ahead. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.